previously.
Can you lend us 20 grand? I heard you unloaded yesterday.
I need it myself, sorry, mate.
I may as well just say it over the radio now. I just yeeted a banana up onto his roof.
At the end of the day, mate, you're starting a war, and I'm going to make that chieftain look like an omelette.
It's lobster season in the waters off Tasmania's rugged coast.
I'm going to give the young bloke a little bit of a crack at setting some pots this trip.
Yep.
I'm rating where he put the first one. I like it.
3 hardcore lobstermen are battling for the biggest catch and the best price.
Yeah, how'd you go this morning?
201.
Did you really?
Yes. No shit.
You can never rely on Squizzy for telling you any numbers of what he's getting, ever.
Another blank. It's going to be our worst shot. This boat needs at least 1 ton minimum before we go home.
We're there to make money. There's only one way to do that. That's work even harder. It's lobster time.
Blowing about 30 knots at the moment. Raining, foggy. It's the start of the shitty weather.
After days of calm conditions, the weather has turned wet and wild on Tasmania's west coast. Treacherous wind gusts over 100 kilometres per hour are battering the chieftain and its crew. Woo! Hunting in these conditions is a whole lot harder.
Better be lobs in this pot. Come on. The weather's no joke. Even on a boat like this, your risks for injury are substantially higher. Your risk for damages, your risk for one small mistake. You seriously are in danger, and you've really got to outweigh the risk and reward. Hey! Up to eager to be up here whilst it's blowing 40 knots and 4 metres or whatever. But sometimes you just have to do what you have to do to make money.
Just one out of that pot.
It's Monday and I'm unloading Friday, so we're going to punch into the weather and we're going to fish.
Female 88!
In the lobster game, having a boatload of fish means nothing unless you have a buyer paying the right price.
So it cost us around $46,000 just to leave the wharf. Due to the processors only offering us low value for our lobster, we've had to find other markets.
Come on, lobos.
Bryce is bypassing traditional buyer processors. He's negotiated an above-market rate by selling direct to restaurants.
Very touch and go, those pots.
So having these small little buyers is really going to help us in the long run. It allows us to bring our sort of medium price back up a bit, one little bit at a time. A few phone calls to make today. I'm going to talk to one of my other buyers and see what's happening.
His handshake deal with Jock from Muir's restaurant is locked in for 300 kilograms of brindles at $45 per kilo, $5 higher than the current beach price.
2's better than 1, 1's better than none.
These smaller restaurants, they've got a lot of things happening at once. So it's important that I check up with Jock to make sure nothing's changed.
The deal with Jock is worth $13,500.
How you doing?
Good, mate, yourself?
Yeah, good.
That's good, that's good.
How's it going?
Good. Fishing's not too bad. The brindles are easy to catch.
What day will you be in?
Aim for the Friday, this Friday coming, like a late afternoon,
Yeah, okay.
if that works.
Yep.
But if anything changes, I'll let you know straight away.
Okay, cool.
No worries. Just double checking. How many kilo were you after?
Yeah, look, I reckon we can do, say, 250 is probably better. Is that going to work?
Yeah. 1 minute, we got 300. Next minute, we got 250.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Wait. At the end of the day, that 50 kilos would cover half of Lockie's wage. It could cover the grocery bills, it could cover the fuel. So not having it just means we're going in the negative again.
Hey, it's sighted, mate.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The Jaegers have been fishing the waters off Tasmania for 5 generations.
So Ryan's 16 now. He's been coming out with me pretty much the same as me with my old man since he's been knee-high to a grasshopper, so... What one do you want me to pull first?
Mate, there's just one there if you want to go straight to her.
Yesterday, training commenced for the 6th generation. Ryan took the reins of the Anson's Bay for the very first time and set all 50 of its pots.
Lobster fishing is all about experience, and I want to try and give him all them experiences.
Day 2's lesson is all about pulling them, a crucial step in Ryan's development as a future skipper. If they're full, he won't only be filling the Anson's Bay tanks, he'll be topping up his own, his dad's and Kai's bank accounts.
You get a few fish here, so hopefully they come up with a few.
I remember when the old man used to let me set pots. It's nearly like the night before Christmas. You're just waiting to see what you're going to get out of your pots. Can't sleep and you're crossing your fingers and you're hoping you're going to get something to try and avoid the disappointment of getting bugger all.
Just hoping there's fish in this first pot. Well, there's fish, so...
Oh, there's fish.
That's a
That's
start.
the start.
He's not a bad fish, that one, I guess. Look at him. Oh, I'll take him for me first cray.
He's a bloody beauty for up in here. I think he's been saving himself, you know.
Fucking oath.
That's probably about the biggest fucking cray I've seen from here, actually.
Good couple crays coming out of this pot so far, so I'm happy with the start. 3 out of the first pot, that's all right. We'll get better than that. Confident. I'm confident now.
Let's just hope the run continues.
What the fuck? Well, she was in cray weed, weren't she?
It was in a lot of weed by the looks of it.
She'll be right.
Oh, it's going to be like that, is it?
A cray would be nice. Any someone alive.
Pulled the first pot and he got a nice big one. I think he got 2 or 3 out of that, and we've had a couple of blanks here now, so he'd be starting to get a little bit worried.
This ain't no idea, old boy.
Brian would have been waking up this morning thinking, oh, I can't wait to pull me pots, and like he's a bit of a confidence boy. When he's confident, so I'm hoping that don't get knocked out of him.
You know, there's a problem if you can't even catch a shark.
We need a few more of them.
Just wait on a little bit. You just gotta have faith, bruv.
Yo.
Oh, what's going on?
Right, just pulling the anchor.
Pulling the anchor?
Yeah.
You must be getting old. Those grey hairs are suiting your age now.
How'd you go yesterday for those shot?
100. What'd you get?
Double that.
Double that? Nice. You might be in front now, mate.
Bet.
The battle between skippers plays out in the mind as much as it does on the tally board. Squizzy is slowly gaining on Snotty's head start, and as he does, he's leaving Bryce in his wake.
Where are you going to be today?
I can't discuss that over the phones, mate.
He's mucked with us a fair bit this trip, so we have to get him back for something.
I'll be out in the ocean, that's for sure.
My main thing is catch lobsters. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm doing. And if we come across Bryce, that's a bonus.
Fishing this morning is fucking miserable.
439 yesterday. To beat that again today, I'll be absolutely wrapped.
You old fucker.
Normally when I have a really good day, I expect the next day to be better.
These are terrible.
I'm here to improve every day. I'm here to catch lobsters and I want to catch as many as I can right now.
But the lobsters have other plans.
These are fucking terrible.
What?
These are terrible.
Yeah. My fishing has changed over the last 3 years, where we're sort of probably catching 70–80% brindles. Now we've gone a lot more reds, just because the price difference is, you just got to target them.
Reds are fetching $45 per kilogram, $5 more than brindles. But chasing that $5 extra in the worsening weather is a gamble.
Chasing reds when the swell's building makes it very hard. They just stay in their holes and don't want to come out to play. Don't matter what we do. You put all the bait in the world in there and use caviar, won't matter. They will not come out when they don't want to.
One out of that pot. One's better than none.
With bad weather, you've got swell picks up, they're not going to move, they're not eating, they're not going to come out of their little rock. If they do, they'll get flung around the ocean.
If every pot was blank, I wouldn't be happy, but I'm making some money, so I don't mind.
The weather system is intensifying, and it's wreaking havoc for the crew of the Chieftain. The lobsters are running slow, and the numbers are low. Just 59 from their first 30 pots.
Every shot, we tend to set the minimum at about 100 lobsters. But at the moment, it's just not looking good. I don't think we're going to hit that 100 mark.
And the poor numbers are just the beginning.
So far, I've got a guaranteed order to one restaurant. At the moment, that's just not enough. I need more markets. Gonna give Marcus at the Lobster Shack a buzz. He buys a few lobsters off me throughout the year and see what we can drum up. A few 100 kilos would be handy, and any more than that's just really good.
With the current brindle price at $40 per kilo, selling direct to restaurants at $45 or better is Bryce's only hope of turning a small profit for the trip.
Hey, Bryce.
Hey Marcus, how you going? Just wondering, you after any lobos at the moment?
Yeah, no, we'll come with you to back in.
Due back sort of Friday.
Okay, yeah. And what do you got on board?
Predominantly brindles, 600s, not many of them, the females, but a lot of 800s, 900s and a few kilos for the brindles, so.
Yeah, what sort of deal can you do on the
I was sort of looking at maybe 50. Glenn got 50, so we deserve 50 too.
Yeah, that's 50 probably getting up there for those fish.
I don't know, what do you reckon then? We'll just go 45 on the brindles?
Yeah, we'll do that.
At $10 more than market rates, 50 per kilo would have been a huge win. But Bryce will have to settle for 45.
All right.
Sounds good. Talk soon. Cheers. Bye. Just these two little restaurant deals, we're talking around $25,000. We need at least another 400 brindles. I really want to be unloading on Friday. If that's the case, we're really up against the clock.
When the swell's up like this, my gut tells me to go deeper. Because you're not going to catch reds in the forecast, what's forecast for the next couple of days. Not big numbers anyway.
Brindle lobsters live at depths of 25 fathoms or more. They're less affected by rough seas, which means they're more likely to remain on the run. However, they're worth less than big reds. Squizzy has no choice but to suck it up and see how the rest of the shot pans out.
At the end of the day, it's a business, so you're very competitive. Intel helps you catch more lobsters and get the best price. Not bad, mate. Hope you got good news. I don't want any bad, or if there's any bad news, just hang up now.
The latest market update is not due until later this afternoon, well after Squizzy's next shot has been set. So he's calling a top secret contact, hoping for some inside information to help him decide which type of lobster to target next.
I just don't know whether they have a day shot on brindles or not. That's all. He's saying there could be a shortage of brindles, but he's not certain if the price will go up. Roger. See ya. Bye. Being a rock lobster fisherman is a total gamble. If the price doesn't go up, we could lose money. Our luck's got to change. Our luck has to change.
I don't know about this spot. They're not very lively.
Things are not looking real super duper here at the moment.
A cray would be nice.
Sometimes first pot, it gives you false hope. You start off good and then you start going shit. It's like then your mood starts to go to shit.
Jesus Christ.
Not much in that one either, just one little rat. Not going to do the young bloke's confidence much bloody good. Come on, just the next pot, just be loaded, just be loaded.
That seal just came up with the pops.
You're joking.
He must like crayfish.
Fuck, you're a cheeky cunt, mate.
Fur seals are common on Tassie's south coast, and although they're skillful hunters, some opportunists have been known to take advantage of hard-working fishermen.
He's a little beast for us.
He's sticking his head up to see what's going on. We call him Boris, this seal. The last few trips, every time we've been out, he follows us around. He's just a character.
Boris eats mainly fish and squid, but his favourite feast by far is octopus.
This Boris, like, he stuck his head in the pot trying to get the octopus out. No shit, hanging over the side. I'll dangle a fucking salmon over the side. Hey! I hope you don't come up and lords out of the water like a great white.
He'll grab your hand, mate.
I thought he was going to bite that.
Cheeky little prick.
I like him, like he's a bit of entertainment.
He's bad luck. The seal's bad luck.
Oh, yeah? Oh, there on the end of the beak. Good shot, mate. Yeah, he's took a bit of heat off Ryan, I think, because we're getting a bit of a laugh out of him, so, yeah. I think he's helping Ryan, otherwise we'd probably be bagging him, I reckon.
Ryan is scoring less than a fish a pot on average.
I'm upset. I really wanted him to do well. You start getting empty pots and then you lose your confidence and he knows he set them and it's like you get a bit disheartened.
If this has got nothing in it, I'm just quitting. My crayfishing days are over. Never again in my life. So if this has got nothing in it, I'm just quitting. Fuck off.
Ryan's shot isn't panning out the way he'd hoped. The skipper in training has only a handful of reds from the first 20 pots. The low numbers are messing with his confidence.
I don't think I'm going to be a crayfisherman. Not gonna do this again. I reckon he can stay in there. I'll stay out here. This is where I belong.
His morale was down, like he's not up and about like he normally is.
There's not enough craze in there to fuck the boat, mate. I'm not doing this again.
Mate, I really wanted to lift his spirits a bit and get him up and about, like. You want to have a go at pulling them?
Yeah, I'll do the last 3.
What am I doing?
Fuck off.
Ryan's got 3 to go of his pots he set, so giving him a go at driving and see how he goes. I'll keep an eye on him. He hasn't pulled any pots for. There's a few different things, like you got to make sure you're not running over the rope, you got to control the hauler properly. So we won't stand too close to the hauler for the first couple.
Yeah, I was
and see
thinking
what
the
happens.
same.
Just in case he has a little muck up. But I've got faith in him. Pulling pots, it'd be the most dangerous part of fishing. Just go further out and come back in.
Roger.
You got to bring things together, like you got to steer the boat, you got to throttle off, neutral, watch what you're doing, making sure you're not turning at the wrong time so your rope's not going to go up into the prop. You don't want to be too close. Pull your throttle off into neutral and she'll glide up. There's more to it than it looks. Hard left, hard left. Rope's going that way, so turn your wheel. Get it going. You're in control of the pot hauler. The pot hauler's the dangerous thing on the boat. If you don't turn that off at the right time, the pot could end up anywhere.
Yeah, just stand there, old boy.
Look at that. That's brought you luck.
Maybe I needed to pull them all.
Maybe you need to pull them all, yeah.
Ryan's morning shot might not be delivering the reds he'd hoped for,
Now, he must be getting faith in you. He's standing close to the rail now.
but it's been invaluable for Snoddy, able to pass on generations of Jaeger fishing know-how to his son.
When you're young and you're learning, you'll have some good shots, but you'll have a lot of shit shots too.
I tell you what though, if they're empty like that, they're a bit heavier to pull over the rail, mate, so can you just bring them up a little bit closer for me?
Good job. Well done. Wouldn't matter whether it was me setting them, Ryan setting them, or who's setting them. When the fish are not going, they're not going. But that's fishing. That's just the way it goes.
I'm trying to figure out if that was my fault or if it's...
Nah, that wasn't your fault.
That weren't your fault. That was just the way they was today, mate. Having Ryan on board's bloody definitely made it this trip. Yeah, he's just got ways about him that sort of lifts my spirits and gets me up and about.
Ryan passed Snoddy's skipper school with honours. The future looks bright for the Jaegers and their fishing dynasty.
I'm pretty sure he'll be bloody champion skipper one day.
Ryan's rookie shot was less than he wanted, but he still bagged the Anson's Bay 58 more reds. Bryce's 114 inches him closer to filling his 550-kilo restaurant orders.
At the end of the day, I'm not happy with the night shot. I was hoping for a miracle. We didn't get it. We ended up with 105 red ones this morning.
It's Squizzy's worst shot for the trip. Armed with insider intel, Squizzy has a hard decision to make. Stick to hunting for the more lucrative reds, or take a punt and go wide to catch brindles.
This boat's too dear to run, only catching 100 fish a day red, or less. Some of the good guys can probably catch a lot more, but I ain't as good as them. I'm going to target the brindles. I'm going after brindles. I could be chasing fish that are worth nothing. That's the scary bit. Time to make a bit of a move. Might just travel down the track a little bit closer to home. I know Bryce is out wide chasing the brindles. We'll see if we can run into him as we go past. Bryce put the banana on our boat. It has to be payback. Bryce has been a little bit quiet and hiding, and he's just running like a chicken. At the end of the day, I'd like to turn that chieftain into an omelette, but we've got to find it first and we've got to catch it.
Fuck! Fuck! Where's that squizzy?
Squizzy looks a bit lost. He shouldn't be this wide. He should be going against the shoreline. He shouldn't be out here. If it came down to an egg war, we've got a few punnets on board. I don't mind pulling them all out.
I don't actually know if he knows we're here. Imagine if we got to sneak up behind them because he's expecting us to be inshore, wasn't looking out here.
Oh, no, I'd rather not go near him so we don't get egged and don't cause more shit.
It's inevitable, mate. It's happening. No matter what happens, he's going to egg the fuck out of us. So I wouldn't leave your wets yet. Now, if he doesn't know we're here, I've prepared myself, and there's a possibility we might sneak up behind him and I might just shit stir some more. I've been on the run, but I'm looking at a limping deer here and I'm hungry, so it'd be rude not to take the kill, I reckon.
If you're not first, you're last. So we'll egg him first.
An egg war with the bold contender seems inevitable. Bryce currently has a small advantage, the element of surprise.
He's got a really shit view through the side of his wheelhouse.
Or so he thinks.
There's the chieftain. Just spotted Bryce on the horizon. He's out wide, looks like he's chasing the brindles. So I'll give him a ring.
Yo.
You're chucking him in or pulling him?
Nah, we're anchored.
Yeah, right. Oh, you're on the Morris.
Yeah.
Does he think I'm an idiot? We do have radars, Bryce. I can see you.
Why's that? Where are you?
Just going light alongside you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not on the Morris, because you're fucking still travelling sideways.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to steam past and I was going to come up beside you and egg you, but no, I won't bother now. If it came down to an egg war, I may as well just tuck Lockie up in bed because I don't think he's got much of a throwing arm on him.
So for now, we're going to stay away from Squizzy and do our own thing, catch some more lobsters.
I guess we'll see each other in a day or two.
Maybe. It's always time for payback, but out here in the ocean, trying to do eggs is impossible. Eventually, we'll meet up. Doesn't matter if it's on the wharf or at sea, we will meet up.
You better on this one, Glenn?
What was that? Yeah, Roger. Oh, is that you, Dad? Like, I didn't recognise the voice starting off with. You must be very close. Where are you going? I don't want to get in your way.
Now you're talking good sense now. Yeah, we're just going down Louisa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you up there now, did you say?
Yeah.
Geez, old boy, I'll catch up here.
With multiple generations of Jaegers hunting for Tassie's biggest reds, sooner or later, and for better or worse, they're bound to come across one another.
Yeah, they were just dead really in there this morning, till 3 crays in the pot.
Snotty's father Warren has been fishing in Tasmanian waters for nearly 60 of his 74 years.
Did you put any in that outside bay here?
No, she's done. Totally stopped everything.
Oh, she's that time of the year, isn't it? They're dying off.
You frying any tops, have you?
We might have a little story to tell you there. Well, he set in Denman's, we got 58.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Stooged up hard.
He was open for more than that. Oh, did he? His uncle got there before him, I think. Cracker, me brother, he'd been in working Deadman's there before we got there, so that sort of blends in with Ryan's shot, like not doing so well.
I got stooged up hard.
Like there's 3 Jaegers out there, so yeah. Like for the areas we work, we run into each other a lot.
For Snoddy, the last 2 days of mentoring son Ryan have been a time to reflect.
Well, it's sort of a bit of a funny feeling, like, because I know, like, how the old man used to teach me and what he used to do. And now I'm doing the same with Ryan. I feel like I'm the old man teaching me now. Like, it's just, yeah, it's weird, but, yeah, it's like, just must be in your DNA, I suppose. Roger. Yeah. I'd love for one day for Ryan to have a boat and pull up and talk to me. I'm the 5th generation fisherman, so hopefully Ryan can be the 6th. But Ryan is going to know all my spots and he's going to want to try and get into them, and then I'm going to be like, oh, you little bugger.
$200 today will give us what we need within the time frame we have to have one more shot on brindles to get the order for Lobster Shack. If we don't get a couple hundred this afternoon, that just means more work for Lockie and I.
300 lobos, 300, 400, 500, 700.
Rub the wood. That's how Squizzy does it, isn't it? 2 hands. 2 hands is better than one.
We've got the weather moving in. We've still got more lobster to put on the boat. I've told these guys we'll deliver their lobster. Time's a ticking.
Judah, you cunt. Fucking land on the float.
You got that first time? Yeah, good.
Fucking landed on the float.
Don't want to hear it.
Oh, fuck.
Pot's a bit stuck. Ooh. Pot's very stuck.
Pot 1. I must have rubbed the wood too hard. I'm stuck in a rock. This rope has been tensioned to a crazy level. At a snapping point, basically.
Come on, you cunt. There we go. Oh, well, no.
Just don't go anywhere near that line. It'll take you with it.
Get fucked!
Lockie's in a danger zone.
Tipper!
It takes one little mistake, one rope around a deckhand's leg, one anything, one wave with enough strength to snap that little bit of rope, and that's it. It's all over. You're crushed.
We're back off the coffee pot where we nearly started the trip when we got up the west coast. We had a day shot out here, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago for 230. And they're all, most of the fish are under a kilo, and that's what we want. This shot on the brindles is a gamble. We don't know what the price is doing, so I just don't know if they're worth anything. The most my business can catch in Tasmania is 20 tonne, so you've got to try and work around that market. You want your best return for that quota, because you don't want to waste it. Squizzy won't make much. Unless that price comes up to brindles today, you're just chomping quota up for nothing. That's why you got to try and save your quota for when you get a decent dollar for them. It's a gamble now, just catching it, because in 2 months' time, the situation in the world could change and we could be back to $100 a kilo. And I've just burnt 1.5 tonne at 45, 50, 55. There's $75,000 extra just straight off the bat. And it can be the other way too. You've got to make some money now, because in 2 months it could be 35. That's just too much uncertainty, but we've just got to do the best we can. I know Bryce is catching brindles as well at the moment. That does scare me market-wise a little bit, because we don't want too many going in, because next minute that price drops flat out to nothing. That's thousands of dollars, and that could be the difference between making money and losing money.
You're in a hole, mate. You better be full of fucking lobster.
I don't think Lockie keep his eyes out and make sure that no rope comes flicking at his face or around his legs or anything like that. It's a bit of a dangerous time.
Got him!
pot's come unstuck. It's a good sign. Now it's a matter of what's in it. Always makes you fucking nervous.
Yeah. At least we know it was on a rock.
It's gonna be fucking chockers, Loggy. And this pot has... It'd be funny if it landed upside down and there's nothing in it.
Come on. Give us a pot full. I'd say the cray's holding it down, Ross. That's all right.
The pot's looking good, but you can't count your chickens before they hatch.
Got 8 out of that.
That's 1 full pot. We just need 51 more.
Come on. 15 fathom lobos.
Just pulling number 17 now. Nearly just about to start the 3rd bin of fish. Not bad, Lockie, not bad.
Got 8 out of that. Some nice fish in here, mate.
There's like 6 in there, isn't there?
There'll be about 30 a bin because they're a bit bigger fish, I reckon. I reckon there'll be about 90 here.
5,
6,
7, 44, 45, 86.
101.
101. We're halfway through the gear. We've pulled 26. There's 26 more to go, and we're at 101. That's good so far. If we can pull 100 out of the last half, I'm going to be happy.
Squizzy is taking a massive gamble. His secret contact tells him the brindle price is on the rise, so he's gone all in, shooting his pots in deep water.
Mate, can you just give us a price check for today, please?
The current brindle price is $40 per kilo, but a highly volatile lobster market means the price can move on a whim.
I go to bed thinking about the price. I wake up thinking about what the beach price is going to be. I'm sick of thinking about the beach price. I just want it to go up. So what's brindles 800 to 2 kilos? What's that price? No worries. Roger Dodge. No worries. I'm over this shit. I really am. I'm over this shit. You don't really want me to say the price on film. This is what I hate about fishing, is this.
I need to get 200 for this shot. I need to get half of the Lobster Shack's order because I've only got 2 days to do it.
Where's all the lobos, Lockie?
Ba, ba, ba.
Getting a bit nervous now. We've just moved across to this new spot. And we got 1 out of that pot and 1 out of the last pot.
After bagging 101 from their first half, the fish have gone cold. At stake is more than just filling his potentially lucrative restaurant orders.
It's going to be tight. That bin needs filling with 5 pots.
Reaching 200 plus lobsters for the shot would be the first time Bryce and Lockie have hit that milestone this trip. And that could provide a much needed morale boost after many days at sea.
Come on, you fuckers. Give me your size. There's another one. 2. Bugger. Just 2 out of that one.
Might as well be a blank.
I'm confident we've got the 200, Bryce.
Last shot, Lockie.
Woo!
Now, fishing's a lot like the saying, you can't count your chickens until all the eggs hatch. We've got 52 pots on board, and we can't say that we've caught 50 or 100 or 200 until we've got every pot on board.
What do we got in the last pot for the afternoon? Fuck all! No more fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 2, 0, 1. Best shot of the trip.
Squizzy's biggest shot so far this trip is 239. The Chieftain's 201 isn't far behind.
I just feel like the real competition's between two people, Squizzy and myself.
If Bryce keeps this up, he might just be able to shake off his greenhorn status and climb up that tally board.
I'm happy as 200. That's very fucking good.
With shots around the 201, if we can get this consistently, we'll be up there. We'll be up there with Squizzy now.
Bryce's day shot nets the Chieftain a $7,200 payday. His plan to lock in smaller restaurant buyers for above market rates could be a masterstroke, especially now the latest beach prices are in.
I'm stressing out to the max. At the end of the day, this is all tactics. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't. Just got quoted $37 for brindles. That's just not acceptable. That offer as of today, I couldn't take that. The price was very low when we left, and we took the gamble, hopefully to go up while I was away. And it's just shit. We're losing money catching these fish. Pot with 11. I just need someone in the community to buy 11, and I'll celebrate.
A $3 drop in the brindle price represents a loss of tens of thousands of dollars.
I feel like I'm in survival mode at the moment, financially. When your business is right on the profit margin, makes a big difference. How long can we take this crap for? It's got to turn. It has to turn. It'll turn soon. Fuel's gone up in the last 12 months. Food, everything. Bait, our bait's gone up nearly 150%. Everything's gone up. We all know that. Cost of living has gone through the roof. Cost of catching a lobster has gone through the roof. But the price of a lobster hasn't gone up. Not for us, anyway. I need a backup plan, but I ain't doing a Glen. I ain't hanging out here for 19 days. No way. We don't have enough grog for that.